Lots of different women are talking about 4B. It's happening on different social media platforms, and finally, the media is actually picking it up. One of my homies actually posted in the Ask Women Over 30. This is actually one of my Facebook friends. She says, "All the men whining about 4B. Wow." She says, "So there's a lot of whining and complaining about 4B going on now, from men, of course. Basically, some version of it hurts their feelings, and oh, you're not going to get a man acting like that." Okay, this is stupid because the entire point of 4B is not to have a man. The entire point of 4B is to divest from men and focus on yourself and other women. I'll say that again, is to focus on yourself and other women. And I say that on my page all the time. Take those resources, that time, energy, and resources, and pour it into yourself and pour it into women and girls. She says women following 4B aren't interested in coupling up with men, so it doesn't matter to them whether it hurts men's feelings or whether men think they can get a man. Sometimes the stupidity makes your eyes itch. Of course, this level of stupidity is a huge part of why a lot of women are signing on to 4B. The other thing is men going, well, what is this supposed to accomplish? Some women are saying that as well. She says, "I can tell you what is accomplished for me, even though I'm not a full 4B'er, but I have followed a good number of the principles all my life. Number one, I've never been physically abused by a man. Number two, I've never been financially abused by a man. Number three, I've never had X I didn't want to have, so no coercive X. Number four, I have a master's degree and a business. Number five, I don't spend any time being a free therapist for men or begging them to change after they've treated me badly. Number six, despite having a modest job, I've traveled and I do a lot of fun every day. She does. She goes to the pew pew range all the time. She rides motorcycles. She is busy. She works out, does CrossFit. This woman is a busy lady. Number seven, I've been able to focus on my fitness and my health, and I'm in great shape for my age. I can keep myself looking and feeling pretty and healthy because none of my resources are going towards the support of a man. Number eight, I am pretty much stress-free in terms of day-to-day life. Number nine, I have amazing friendships that have lasted decades and am making more now through this page again. Number 10, I've been able to build other women into personal and professional success over and over. It's a good life, y'all. It's been a good life. So when men snarl, what is this supposed to do for you? This is what it has done for me, for what it's worth. Stay strong, ladies. So she is single and child free by choice, and she's been doing that for a while. I can't recall exactly how old she is, but I think she's in her early 50s, and she's not one of those that's just pining away just with regrets like, "Oh my god, I wish I would have done." She's not like that. So all the people thinking that the single childless women are just going to be like, "Oh my god," and just wallowing in tears, this woman does not do that. I have seen what she has going on. Hi Patia says it's the men threatening grape over 4B that should have you concerned. And this woman, like I said, this is one of my Facebook friends. She says those guys are going to threaten grape no matter what they think their point is. They're little whose main goal is to try to scare and intimidate women. Hello World says, I'm reading Men Who Hate Women by Laura Bates. She talks about them in this book. Like you said, they're going to threaten rape and abuse no matter what. But I don't think it's an empty threat, so it shouldn't be taken lightly. Just to be clear, I'm not saying women should try to please these men to avoid their anger because these men will abuse women no matter what. What I'm saying is they should be regarded as the terrorists they are. And I'm laughing at her name. It is the Terminatrix, and it's because of her pew pews and being a range instructor, I believe. She says, I've been dealing with them my whole life. I'm a woman of color living in a red state. It's just business as usual. Most of them are potato ass cowards. What is a okay? She said this next person, Annie, was like, potato ass cowards, gonna keep that one for our idiot red neighbors in Idaho. And then the Terminatrix says they're literally like overboiled, mushy potatoes. I was at the range this morning, and the guy next to me, decked out in full camo gear, of course, was missing his target at 7 yards. She said, I put mine at 10 and 15 and was nailing it. He got pissed and moved his target to be the same distance as mine and was totally missing all over the place. When I packed up to leave, he was still there trying to hit it. I thought he was shooting a pistol, but it turned out he was shooting an effing rifle with optic sights. I was out shooting him with a pistol with iron sights. This is just a typical thing. That's hilarious. You got a woman and she's a petite lady there and she's sitting up there doing the pew pew thing and hitting it. And he's just like, the visualization in my brain just made me chuckle. I do want to say this because people jump into my comments and like, we should move in silence. We should move. People do not have to wear a button that says 4B. People do not have to wear a hat that says 4B. You do not have to label yourself as you're skipping through life. You can literally just opt out. As you are walking down the street, if you're doing life, you can simply support yourself, support women, pour into yourself, and pour into women and girls. That's simply what you're doing. You are centering yourself and you're pulling back resources and pouring resources into yourself. And with that, I segue to this from the 4B subreddit. This person expression channel says, is anyone else tired of seeing 4B labeled as an X strike? She says, I've noticed lately in media, 4B has been getting a lot more coverage post-election. Women are fed up, and for good reason. This movement has seen a lot of growth in the past couple of days, and it makes me really happy. But I keep seeing people label it as an X strike. I've seen this from other women, journalists, conservatives, moderates, etc. I think the reason a lot of people don't think it's going to accomplish anything is because they're missing the entire point. They focus on the abstinence as the main point of us taking our power back. Taking back our power in this movement. But that's not what it's about. No X with men is only one of the 4Bs. And we're already starting to push for 6B and 7B. It's not about being celibate, ladies. It's an entire lifestyle change. It frustrates me so much that people think this is some sort of violent protest movement meant to hurt men. The point is, we're protecting our peace. And I want to say that again. The point is that we're protecting our peace. We're protecting our peace. Yes, we're trying to lower the stress level, protect our peace, all of that. We're supporting other women. Yes, we're supporting other women, taking our spaces back, refusing to be tied to men who put all of the pressure of a relationship and the cognitive, emotional, and physical labor that come with it onto us. Women are married for years before they realize their husbands don't respect them. The point is to be free, full income, self-fulfilling hobbies, supportive women-based communities, and friendships. So tired of seeing people take 4B way out of context. Exactly. This, men feel, I feel like they feel threatened by it because women are pulling back. And once women pull back our time, energy, and resources, they're going to feel it. They will feel our absence. They will feel women's absence. And this needs to be done with organizations, with church, with family, where there's no reciprocity. Women need to pull back and only pour into women and girls and make it even more women and girls that are focused on women and girls, because not all the ladies are going to be coming with us. So I just wanted to put that out there. This is not an X strike. This is women pulling back our time, energy, and resources and being more discerning with where you put that, but putting it towards yourself first. Join the conversation. Let me know what you think about these two. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.